Hello and a very warm welcome. Let's talk about the controversial Frenchman, Paul Pogba. He's like Marmite, you either love or hate him, but I'm going to give my honest opinion on our number 6, Paul Pogba. Now, comment down below, would love to know your thoughts. This is going to cause debate, but debate is good. I think I'm in the minority here, but I'm going to stick to my opinion. I'm not going to be drawn in just to be on the fence of everyone else. My opinion is Paul Pogba is an easy scapegoat, and he has been for years at Manchester United. There's an agenda against Paul Pogba. Quite clear to see. No other United player gets bashed, criticism like Paul Pogba does. Of course, Paul Pogba is the record signing. You do expect more from him. He was world class at Juventus, world class for France. You've got to expect more from him. But recently, he's been playing very well, very well. No one mentions it because there is an agenda against Paul Pogba. He's performing on the pitch. No one says anything. Oh, man of the match. Paul Pogba's brilliant today, brilliant. Because there's an agenda against him. I don't know why. But in my opinion, it's wrong. He's a Manchester United player. You got to get behind your players. For me, Jesse Lingard, Phil Jones, conning a living out of this great football club. They're Manchester United players. You got to get behind them. But they're shit. They should have been out the door ages ago. Yet they're still conning a living out the great football club. He's controversial, is Paul Pogba. He's a bit like Marmite. You either love or hate him. But there's no question in my mind, Manchester United are a better team with Paul Pogba in it. And recently, his performances have been very good. But again, no one wants to mention when he plays well. They just mention when he does bad. Manchester United lose a game, reactionary fan base comes in. You only have to look. We lose a game, Ole out. We're now second, joint top, Ole in. Ole in is the best thing since sliced bread. Every time we lose a game, it's Pogba's fault. I mean, he could even not come on the pitch. He could be on the bench. It's Pogba's fault. He could not be in the team. It's Pogba's fault. Of course, we need to see a better Paul Pogba who's going to work hard. He's going to be consistent. He's going to dig us out of a hole when we need it. He's got to perform better. But recently, he's been performing well and no one wants to give him any praise, which is typical of the agenda against him. Love or hate him, he's a United player. Easy scapegoat. Agenda against him. Rest of the team get away with it. Harry Maguire, for example, start of the season, absolutely washed up. 80 million, a big signing. Paul Pogba was a big signing. Harry Maguire was. But because he's English, he gets away with it. Interesting. So there's a clear agenda against Pogba. He's the most expensive player. He's going to get the most headlines. Now, this is where I have a problem with Paul Pogba. He is a social media lovey. He likes kisses. He likes cuddles. He likes love bites in the tunnel. Disgraceful. Cut that shit out. It's an embarrassment. The way, obviously you can't do that with COVID restrictions. I'm talking about before all the COVID crisis. Kissing, cuddling his countrymen. Fuck that, man. Look straight ahead. Don't engage with the opposition. All this posting, dancing around on social media. Concentrate on what you're paid to do, which is play well for Manchester United. All this social media, fuck that. Not got any time for social media lovies. I want to see results on the pitch. If we're top of the league, post as much as you want on social media. But with the current state, well, we've actually picked up our performances now. So, but yeah, the social media nonsense pisses me off. And another thing that really pisses me off about Pogba is he associates himself with Raiola. Any player who's associated with Raiola, Manchester United should never deal with them. If it's Haaland, if it's Sancho, we're not interested. If If Raiola's involved, we're not interested. He is a useless fat wanker. No time for him whatsoever. Manchester United as a club should just not associate themselves with him. The amount of rubbish he's come out and talk about the great football club. Now, is it his agent talking? Is it Pogba? His agent comes out, says he wants to leave. He wants to go back to Juventus. Paul Pogba comes out, posted on Instagram saying he's happy, he wants to fight for his place. So you're getting two different sides of the story. But yeah, United are a better team with Paul Pogba in it. There's no question about it. Of course, Jack Grealish, for example, fantastic player. But look, Donny van den Beek can't even get a game at the minute. So even if we get Grealish, we've got too many midfielders as it is. Big names have left United before. Pogba has left United before United survive. My favourite ever player, Beckham, has left. United survive. Manchester United will always survive. Even if we do lose Pogba, United will carry on. We will survive as a football club. But my honest opinion, we should keep Paul Pogba and stop scapegoating him all the time. It's morally wrong. This is my opinion. I think there's not many people who agree with me on this, but this is my opinion. I don't agree with people just to be like, I've got my own opinion. Like, the world's a boring place if you just agree with everyone. For me, I've always said it. Pogba is an easy scapegoat like Lukaku was. And it's wrong. Just scapegoating the player every single time. And like I said before, no one mentions it when he plays well, which he has been doing consistently for a while now. Yeah, I had a big debate, and this is the reason I'm doing this video. One of my loyal viewers, they rate me so hard. He is on the opinion Pogba should be out. He's a disgrace to the football club. I don't agree with him, but I respect his opinion. For me, Paul Pogba, if I had a choice, sell or get rid of him, I keep him. Because he is a world-class player on his day. We need to see more from him. But yeah, I would keep him. And even if we sell him, we're going to lose profit on him because we are not getting back what we paid for him. Who's going to pay 100 million for him? Especially with the COVID around. I cannot see someone paying that much for him. So, yeah, it's a controversial topic. Comment down below. I'm sure there's much interest in this topic. It does cause controversy, but let's get a debate going in the comments. My opinion is Pogba is an easy scapegoat. He has been for years. Look at end of the season at Old Trafford. Fans hurling abuse at him. Like, before he was walked down the tunnel. It's wrong. It's wrong. I may be on my own on this one, but I'm happy to be so. I back Paul Pogba. He's a Manchester United player. For me, world class on his day. He's not world class enough. And he needs to improve. He needs to be the Paul Pogba of Juventus, France. But I still believe in Pogba. Of course, I get why people say Pogba out, because they believe he's disgracing the club. He's embarrassing the club. But no player is bigger than the club. I'm a Manchester United fan. Players will come, they will go. Manchester United is the main priority for me. Like, the club is more important to me than the players. And it will always be that way, because players will come, they'll go. Players come, they go. Different eras. But I'm a Manchester United fan. I want the best for Manchester United. I want us to be winning trophies again. And end our drought, what feels like for years. But yeah, for me, I keep Pogba. I don't agree with all this scapegoating him. There's an agenda against Paul Pogba. There always has been. It's not going to change till he leaves. Comment down below. Would you keep Pogba? Sell him? Interested to know.